evening. My name is Nadita and you've tuned in to That's Entertainment. Now, it's being touted as a creative and different movie, but promotion idea the same old cliched one. Well Done Abba, Shyam Benegal's new flick, is ready to hit the box office, and so are the stars ready to jump into the promotion pool. The cast of Well Done Abba was present at a fashion show in Bangalore to promote their upcoming movie. From the first look of the movie, it appears like a sober and simple one with a Shyam Benegal trademark. And the last thing one would expect is it to be promoted in a fashion show. Well Done Abba stars walked down the ramp to promote their movie at Ramesh Demla's fashion show in Bangalore, and the stars shared their experience working for this one.
Well, I think anything that gets eyeballs for a film these days, and fashion and Bollywood has been something that have coexisted very well, because whatever's on the ramp is something that ends up in your films, and whatever's in films is copied by people. So it's a very interesting and symbiotic relationship that exists between the fashion industry and the film industry. I've always been portrayed as someone who's very soft and subdued, but in this film I am a firebrand. I am someone who calls a spade, and she is someone who is very straightforward.
While the movie revolves around Boman Irani, who plays the Abba, it also has Sameer Dattani, who would be seen after a long time. His last movie, Mukhbir, was not a commercial success, and he hopes to make it big this time.
No, I think I'm always there. I mean, after Mukhbir, I started working on Well Done Abba. Well Done Abba was actually ready for an October release last year, but then, like all Shyam Benegal films, it got invited to numerous international film festivals. Since it was releasing in October 2009, we're coming now because we did a round of almost 5 or 6 international film festivals. And I myself went for 2 of them with the film. And that was a fantastic experience to go out there, experience the International Film Festival, the international press, the people you interact with out there, the kind of response you get from the audience there. Amazing. And then after that I started working on Puneet Malhotra, Karan Johar's I Hate Love Stories, being directed by Puneet Malhotra, which is almost complete. It will be releasing late summer 2010. And I'm already working on a mysterious thriller titled Room Number 8.
Well, international awards do sound good, but for a Hindi movie, the real test is the box office. And while the IPL is on, it only gets better and tougher. With video journalists Michael and Mangla Bhattacharya in Bangalore, Priya Randhava, News X.
Well Done Abba.
The funny man of Bollywood films has donned many hats of late. From playing the eccentric professor in 3 Idiots to enacting a friendly ghost, actor Boman Irani seems to be turning into an Abba with his latest flick, Well Done Abba. Mangla Bhattacharya caught up with the actor on his trip to Bangalore on this and more.
In conversation with me right now is Boman Irani. So Boman, tell me, from the nasty Dr. Asthana to this Dean in 3 Idiots, and then the Abba, and then also this stint as the ghost in between. Right. What is it with you right now? I mean, do you have some license to surprise or something?
Right now I'm a ramp model. What do you say to that? And still nasty as ever.
So what about the license to surprise part?
To surprise? I think that if I am not in a position to go out there as an actor and surprise myself every single time, then I think I'm doing something wrong. If I get a role, I should work on it in such a way that I do my best to make sure that it's different for me, at least, because then I don't want to be bored with myself. So if I'm not bored with myself, then hopefully the audiences won't be bored with me. And I've got to keep trying and discovering an actor inside of me and keep doing interesting work. And Well Done Abba is a very, very interesting piece of work.
So tell us a little bit more about Well Done Abba. What is it about?
Well, unfortunately, there's not much that I can tell you about Well Done Abba, but all I can say is that it's a story about a very, very simple man, an Indian, just like you and me, and just because he happens to live in a village doesn't mean it's a villager story. It's a story about you and me. I keep repeating myself. And most importantly, it's about a man who has no way out, and he's in such a fix. He's almost in quicksand. He's sinking fast, it's funny at the same time. But the point of the matter is, a man who is really at the rough end of it, if he has belief in himself and belief in that this country works, and he can make a difference.
With this new generation and with the new style of filming coming in Bollywood especially, a lot of experimentation is going on. People are trying out new roles, for that matter, lot of experimentation. Are we really missing out on the subtle boy meet girl movies? Do you think we really need to do a lot of experimentation? How much is too much according to you?
Well, this boy meet girl thing that you keep talking about will go on for time immemorial. That will never stop. I mean, if ever there was Romeo and Juliet, then the love stories will always exist. But having said that, I think it's not just about experimenting. It's about people who want to tell a story in their way. You know these directors, out there, Dibakar or Anurag or or Madhur, Raju, everyone. The point is that, as young people, they must have grown up watching movies and saying, when I make a movie, this will be the kind of movie that I want to make. And today they're making it. Allow them to make it. Let's not sit and criticize and say, why is there too much of experimentation? If Dibarkar is making an LSD, let him. Everybody must say what they have to say. And I think that the more variety there is, the better the cinema, because people will be trying uncharted territory and people are looking out for newer and more exciting stories and newer and more exciting ways to tell a story.
Well done, Abba.
Well done, Abba, Abba, Abba.